morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode here at Free Daily Coaching. Mr. Lawrence, good morning and welcome, sir. Good to see you here. Good to see all those that are here on a regular basis, the regular crew of daily coaching, that I call them the daily coaching crew. When I'm talking to my, when I'm just running around the house and I'm talking to people, I call it the daily coaching crew. That's the crew that's here on the regular, so good morning and welcome. Larry's not always here. I don't always see him here, so good morning, Larry. Lucy, good morning to you. Good morning to the crew. We are here creating a lead capture system. That's what we've been doing over the last few days and weeks here at Free Daily Coaching. Now, we've done this multiple different times using multiple, different platforms. And so in this specific case, we were showing, I'm actually showing the process, the build out using lead pages. And in this case, we're using lead pages so that we could share the campaigns across the board with our team. And the funny part is this, I'm gonna finish this email integration and show you this with lead pages, and we're still gonna be using lead pages to some extent. However, we found an even better solution for what we're doing with our team and being able to literally give everyone, so that some people that maybe they don't want to go out and purchase lead pages or another lead page builder, well, we found a solution where we're going to be able to give the team pages that we're creating as a team right to people and be able to give them the page builder with it, and they're not going to have to purchase it. So we found another solution. So that being said, I still want to show this email integration, this idea that we want to integrate our lead capture page with our email autoresponder. So if you're new or relatively new and you're saying, okay, well, what is that, Bert? I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here in just a moment. I'm logging in and we're going to do a screen share so that you can see the actual process that we're using, and you'll be able to replicate this in your own time. So I'm going to done here. We've okay, so here we've created, let me go ahead and do a screen share. So let me go ahead and share the entire screen. Hold on, just so let me go ahead and share. Boom. All right, so here we go. Here I'm sharing. So I'm showing you that we're using lead pages. We're using some different tracking, so don't worry that it's not showing the tracking over here. So we're using A, B, and C, these tech webinars. So we created 3 different pages. We're going to go into use A as the example. We created a headline. We've created our graphics for all of them. We found all our pictures for all of them, and we created the actual pages for each and every one of these webinar is that we're going to do. We created 3 different versions in there, and all we have to do now is integrate our email. So we left all this pages here. We made it for this Friday, right? Just as a, I think we actually changed it to the Thursday the 5th, but either way, doesn't matter. We were just using this as a template, as an outline. So the next thing that we're going to do is integrate our email. We've done all the processes up until that point. We selected 3 designs, and we select 3 instead of just 2, so we give ourselves a better way to split test. We selected a headline. We used a tool and a resource to do that. In this case, we used a prefab one, but we gave tools and resources to show you how to do that both online and offline to create that headline. We then grabbed our graphics and video. This didn't have a video holder, it just had graphics, pictures. So we put our pictures up in where they were required. We really didn't need any other graphics. All the graphics and the buttons were already built into the template. So we got that completed. The last 2 steps are integrating our email and then doing the tracking. So the first step, that integrating the email, is what we're going to do now. So here we can see that here is the button that is used. Both of these buttons are used to access the webinar, right? When you click on that, and when I do here, it gives this little pop-up. This is the pop-up form that comes up when they want to register. So this is where I need to actually set up my integration. So here I have my integration settings at the very top, okay? Over on the left sidebar, okay? This is how I can change this box. So here I can change this image, I can change this, right? I can just click on the little area and it takes me to the form image, right? It takes me to all of these different places and it's right here on the left hand, whoops. Let me go back in there, sorry about that. I went back a page instead of just going, but I didn't mean to go back a whole page. So over on the left-hand side is the sidebar that we're using. You can see all the different elements in the little pop-up will show up over here in the sidebar. So if I click on the button again, the pop-up comes up. We have the integration settings, the header image, the header text, right? The form image, the style, the submit button, everything, the thank you page, tracking code that I could actually add into the page, and we'll show you that later, and the thank you page where they go after they leave this page, right, after they're registered. So the integration settings is what we want to look at. Now, if you're using a different page builder, you may have your integration settings in a different location. What you want to do is just find that integration. So you can see that I want to integrate this form with Aweber, okay, and I'm going to use, I can pick a specific list from my Aweber list. For this one, I'm going to pick this free training and do, that's it. I don't want to integrate it with lead notifications or integrate it with my webinar host. And I don't need to use Facebook registration. Now, if I turned on Facebook registration, oops, I can't right now because I don't have that setting. That would just let them use their Facebook. I'd have to use a different option. That would let them use their Facebook email to register. So this one is ready to go. Now, I could add in the tracking code. We're going to do that on the next episode when we're showing tracking, or I could add in a thank you page. Okay, this is just going to use a default thank you page for me once they're registered. And if I have created one, I could add that in here so that after they register, it takes them to my custom thank you page. Like, hey, thanks for registering for the webinar. Maybe I want to give them a one-time offer or have them, you know, whitelist my email or take another action. I could do that right there on my thank you page and stay engaged with them. In this case, for this example, I'm simply using the pre-done template. Now I'm going to scroll down and go click on the other button and make sure that this is the same. Okay, so that it's same free training, okay, that they're both going to the same place. Click OK, and that's it. I've now integrated Aweber to this. Well, if this is the very first time that you're doing this, when you click this and you hit integrations, you're going to when you click Aweber and you actually select it, another pop-up is going to come up here and it's going to ask you to log into your Aweber account to be able to verify that you want to allow that API to be able to communicate. You want to say yes. You want to allow that access so that your page builder, in this case lead pages, can access your Aweber account to be able to take the information and bring it over or send this information over to Aweber, and so that the email lists can be attached. Now, let me go ahead and show you something. Let me stop for just a moment. Let me open up the Q&A, and the reason I do this, the Q&A is over on the left. If you look for the question mark over on the left, you can just type in your question. This is because a lot of people don't want to ask a question in the chat. They don't want other people to see their question, so that's okay. So if you have a question, just simply hit it over in the the question mark, and then what I'm going to do is, okay, so I just want to make sure I'm logged in here to the correct account, and I'm going to go over to the right list. So let me come back over and do a screen share and show you guys. So I'm going to come over and I logged into Aweber, and I'm in my Aweber, and I'm going to show you over here. I'm going to come over and find the right list, and I'm going to find that tech free training. Okay, tech free training. That's the list that I attached to that follow-up form. So here I'm going to go and I'm going to find what's the campaign that I have, what's the email that I have going. So here I'm using the new campaigns in Aweber. If you're not familiar with autoresponders and you want to get one, you can simply visit bertbledsoe.com/email, and that will take you over to Aweber, let you get your 30-day free trial started. So that's what I did. I integrated Aweber. I put them on this, so they'll get this email series. So here you can see that we have I've written an entire email series, and it's already set up and ready to go for them. So I connected it with that. So here you can see, here's the first message. Did you get your free training? Right? Welcome, did you get your free training? So it's a simple welcome message. Hey, we wanted to make sure that you got your free training. Take a look at this quick video to make sure that you got it. Boom, that's it. Hey, and then join us on Facebook, right? That's it. That's the first one. So it's making sure that they got their training. The next one is, hey, did you love that training? Right? We're engaging with them. Hey, did you love the training that you went through? Did you get blown away? Right, of course. And now check this out. Guess what? We're inviting you to a place where we have our team site, and you can come check that out, right? And giving them another call to action. So last time was visit on Facebook. This time is, hey, now come up and check out the team site so you can check out everything that we have for you there. So it's a simple Ascension email series that we're bringing them through, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails to start out, okay? And it's just that simple. So we integrated the email provider, which was Aweber, with the lead page, and then we went and created the actual emails, right? We actually have a campaign ready so that now that it's integrated, there's something to actually go out to them, right? Something that we can actually distribute to the subscriber, to the readers, to the people that have opted in for that webinar, right? In this case, I just showed you that specific list to that webinar. That wouldn't normally be tagged to that because it's not about the webinar. It would be to a specific email series about that webinar, right? Or about that specific training. So I was using that one because that one was already completed to show you, hey, this is a completed email series that we can send out right away. So that's the fourth step, right? That's step 4 in this whole entire process. So now the next step is we'll go in and add our tracking. So now that we can track this process. Now the cool part about this is you have a couple different options in tracking. And so you could really promote this funnel in multiple different places, right? You could promote this webinar in several different locations and be able to track it by location and see, okay, where are the leads coming from? Are they coming from this place that I'm advertising, or this place that I'm promoting, or this place that I'm promoting? Where are they actually coming from? And track that so you could actually see where you're getting the results. So someone's asking about missing a couple. There was no training since last Thursday. So we haven't done anything since last Thursday. So last Thursday, we simply created the pages. That was our last session on last Thursday is when we literally took those graphics and pictures and pasted them in those pages, and then just made sure that those pages, all the copy, right, those headlines and all the pages looked the same. There was just 3 variations. So then our next step, right, the next piece of the puzzle was then to add in our email integration. In this case, we were using templates, right, for all these pages that we used so that we could make it super simple and super easy so that you wouldn't have to do a lot of work and decide, okay, what do I have to create for this and how do I do this? In the beginning, we showed how using these templates, and especially using the ones that were already converting, was a great option. Now, this is gonna blow your mind. Imagine if you're thinking, hey, I wanna build some lead funnels. I wanna have access to be able to build campaigns and funnels that I know that are converting and that you're using. Hey, what are the ones that you're using, Bert, right? That's a question I get all the time. Well, which one works the best? Which one are you using? Well, what if I told you that literally in just a couple days, and we're finishing it out right now, my business partner and I have put something together where you're gonna be able to have access to all the funnels that we're using, but they're coded to you. So you can go in and put your affiliate IDs so that you can go in and start using the same funnels that we're using, custom funnels, right? Not just the standard from the company funnels that we've created, and you're gonna be able to have access to those and be able to start promoting things using our funnels, where you won't even have to do anything. You won't even have to go create the pages. You don't have to even look at the templates. All you'll have to do is go and put in your affiliate ID. Then if you want to take it to the next step, you can enter in your email integration, and now you start collecting emails. Now everything that's not just coded to you, but now you actually are collecting all the emails, and you can send out your own email. So you can let us do it on your behalf, or you'll be able to go in and customize it. We're building that platform, that system right now for you, for those that want to go out and promote affiliate offers. And we're doing it so that you'll have the opportunity to do this with a couple different affiliate offers that actually convert. Things that people are actually purchasing, things that people are actually using on a regular basis. So if this seems all like way too much for some of you, that's okay. If you're one of those people that says, hey, I want a done for you system, I want something that I can plug in where I know that people are already getting proven results, that people are already taking action and getting results, that's going to be available. For those that want to build it yourself, you want to have the experience to do the build out, this is what these daily videos are for. This is what free daily coaching is for, is to show you, hey, you could do this. You could do it simply, you could do it easily, and we break it down piece by piece so that you could do exactly that. We provide a question and answer. It's live format here so that you can come in and say, hey, I tried to build this, I'm trying to do that, I didn't get it hooked up, right? That's specifically what this platform is for. So over the next few days, as we build that out, in addition, for this last few months of the year, as we finish out free daily coaching, as it stands now, as it has been for the last few years, as we finish out this free daily coaching run, we're going to start using these same webinar platforms, these same ideas that we're building out to promote free daily coaching, to be able to invite people to come and say, hey, come check this webinar out. Come see how you could create a lead capture system. Come see how you could create your webinar opt-in form. Come see how you could create that capture page for your lead magnet, for your offer, for your service that you could use, that you could create simply, that you could create easily, so you could start getting more leads, generating more sales, and getting more exposure. And you can do that all, even if you're not a tech wizard, even if you're not a computer programmer. You could do this. I've learned how to do this working from home, part-time in my free time. I learned how to put together a few things that have increased my lead flow, increased my exposure, and allowed me to create the business of my dreams. If that's what you're looking for, if that's what you want to do, well then continue coming here to Free Daily Coaching. If you're watching on YouTube, go to freedailycoaching.com, register for the live webinars, whether you can make it at 7 a.m. Pacific time each and every Monday through Thursday. If you can do that, then welcome and congratulations for being there live. If you can't, don't worry. By being registered, you're going to be in contact with me via email, allowing me to send you updates on when the webinars are. Again, you'll also be connected with me, so you could go to YouTube and find the replays and watch the free daily coaching replays each and every day. So again, I want to thank you for visiting us here at Free Daily Coaching. I want to encourage you to reach out to me on Facebook, via email, or any way that you're in communication on social media to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns that I can help you with. Again, thanks for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. The last few days, we've been working on a lead capture system. Today, we specifically talked about integrating your email into the lead capture system, and we showed an example of lead pages. Now, tomorrow, we're going to finish up the lesson with tracking, and then what do we have? We'll have a Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll do a recap edition where we will have everything in place, all of our graphics, all of our copy, all of our videos, right, set aside for a project. So it's already ready to go, and we'll show you again a step-by-step walkthrough on exactly how you can do this. Now, on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, we'll use another platform, an additional platform, something different than Leadpages, so you can see that we're using multiple different tools and resources. I'll show you why, and I'll show you how quick, how easy, and how simply you could do exactly what I'm going to show you. Thanks for joining us at Free Daily Coaching. We'll see you the next time.